Firstly, we already have laws against inciting violence. We already have Section 18C for better or for worse. We had people on the streets of Sydney calling out gas the Jews. Those people should have been arrested. But the police came up with some excuse for no action. Now, my great concern with this legislation, it goes way above about defining what is a hate crime. No one likes to see what's a hate crime, but it's depending what you define it as. And when you look through the wording of that legislation, it gives such a broad brush. It doesn't only protect religious groups or groups based on their nationality, but it also extends, one of the protected groups is groups by their political opinion.
Why does Labor want this legislation?
Firstly, it's to cover up the mistakes that they have made in our migration policy. Labor has allowed thousands of people into this country that actually do have hate in them and do want to cause division in our society and do espouse violence. So therefore, rather than sit back and say, look, we've got our migration policies completely wrong here. No, just rush through these hate speech legislation and we'll have this legislation and everything will be fine.
Like you said, we already have laws in place that over the last 16 months, clear breaches of those laws, they have not been used. Why? Because it's not politically correct to go after a certain minority. So what makes anyone think that new legislation is going to be used to go after those perpetrators? And if COVID has taught us anything, it was counterterrorism laws during COVID that were enacted against the population who were pushing back against the overreach of the government. It scares me that they are passing more legislation at all in my name, which at the end of the day I think is going to be used against people like me.